I do want to ask you about that in a moment, but I just have to ask you very bluntly. I think to a number of Canadians with disabilities, I have yet to find a single group that advocates for them that has not expressed profound disappointment in what your government has put forward. Is it not insulting to them that you're almost congratulating yourself for giving them $200 a month? And it's your government that set the expectations that it would lift them out of poverty. How does $2,400 a year lift anyone out of poverty?
Vashi, again, I think it's important to recognize the fact that for the first time ever, we have a statutory benefit, a benefit designed to support some of the most vulnerable individuals in our communities.
But it doesn't do that. It doesn't do that, Minister. They've been incredibly unequivocal with your government. You set the expectation it would take them out of poverty, like the Canada Child Benefit, like the Guaranteed Income Supplement, all of which provide so much more money than this benefit will. The GIS, for example, more than $1,000 a month. The CCB, $620 a month. This is $200 a month. How will this do any of what you promised it will?
Vashi, this is an initial step. We recognize there's more to do. And just like all the other progressive benefits that you rightfully pointed out, these are meant to grow. This is expired to be expanded and enhanced. But we will not do that on the face that provinces and territories can claw back the benefit. My biggest priority right now is to make sure we're working with provinces and territories. And we made it very clear to them. And we expect them to make sure that there are no clawbacks with the other provincial benefits that individuals with disabilities get. This benefit is intended to be a supplement, is not a replacement with the other benefits that individuals get. At the same time, to see what more we can do together to support some of the most vulnerable in our communities.
I mean, people who are vulnerable have told you exactly what they need, the amount of money they need in order to be lifted out of poverty. Are you telling them today that the reason you didn't provide them with that kind of a benefit is because you thought provinces would claw back theirs?
Look, my job is to make sure we support and we continue to enhance this, build on this social safety net that we put forward for some of the most vulnerable in our communities. I can tell you since 2015 that we have been in government, since I can remember, we are a progressive government that has been there to support, whether it is, through Canada Child Benefit, the supports for seniors, through workers' benefit, to really create this social safety net. We are a government that for the first time ever put together and passed legislation for National Canada Disability Benefit.
But don't those people deserve the same thing that seniors do, that people with children do? Because they are telling you that you are not giving them that with this.
Absolutely, Vashi, and we are there to support them. This is an initial step that we put forward. $6.1 billion, one of the single largest, line item in this budget. This is a first initial step. We recognize there's more to do. $2,400 tax-free per year, for some of the most vulnerable people that live in deep poverty.
Could you live on that?
Significant.
That's not even rent in most cities right now.
Absolutely, there's more to do. There's absolutely more to do, Vashi, and that's exactly what we're committed to. That's why in this budget we have had, and as a government, we put forward, through dental care program or pharma care program. These are all affordability measures that we had put forward. I can tell you the work that we've been able to do to move a dial on disability inclusion when we passed the Accessible Canada Act, then move forward, and that created a disability inclusion action plan to first and foremost put forward supports for persons with disabilities, through employment. We're working towards an employment strategy. We have millions of dollars that we had put forward through the Opportunities Fund, through the Enabling Accessibility Fund, working alongside these disability groups. I want to take a moment to also thank them for the work that they've done to get us to this point. There's a lot more work. This is not the last step. This is, one of the